Cinemassacre. Massive.
You gotta love giant robots. It's a simple pleasure seeing metal giants stomping around, shooting lasers, and destroying everything in sight. It's even better when there's robots fighting each other. So naturally, I couldn't resist buying these 2 VHS tapes from a local video store that was going out of business. Robot Wars and Robo Warriors. With such similar titles and both being made in the 90s, it's hard to remember which is which. To complicate things further, Robot Wars was the name of that TV game show, it was the title of a Judge Dredd comic, it was the original title for the Transformers knockoff Transmorphers, as well as several different video games, and Robo Warrior was a Nintendo game by Jaleco. Any variation of the name has been done to death. But here's the 2 movies. Let's look at Robot Wars first, from 1993. It's sometimes considered to be a sequel to Robot Jocks. Sometimes, yeah, some more fucky in the brain bullshit. It's set in the distant future when the local theater is playing Puppet Master 54. People use robots as a means of transportation, but they're getting attacked by lasers. The people running this robot transportation don't want the passengers knowing what's happening, so they just tell them it's a simulation. You might recognize the villain from Karate Kid 2.
Peekaboo, I kill you!
Would it surprise you? He's a bad guy again. It's disappointing because there's no robot war until the end of the movie. Why does it happen? Who cares? It's awesome. Too bad the rest of the movie is a pile of junk. Our next movie, Robo Warriors from 1996, is a little better. At least this one actually looks like it was made in the 90s. It was produced by Lucas George. Maybe it was George Lucas in disguise. In the future, Earth has been conquered by an alien species that sort of look like Klingons. A teenage boy tries to save the Earth with his computer skills. His grandfather built some giant robot that's been buried in a jungle somewhere for years, and they gotta dig it up. The aliens also have some robot that looks like a walking dinosaur skeleton. I gotta admit, I'm kinda lost with this one. So screw it, just get to the robots. That's all that matters. There's a generous array of weapons. Lasers, buzzsaws, clamp hands, and the robots look pretty damn cool. Robot special effects today aren't what they used to be. To use the recent Transformers movies as an example, the robots are too swift, too flexible, and too weightless. I like them best when they're animatronic. You know, like real robots. Or stop motion. It gives them that jerky movement that seems more robotic. Anyway, the movies suck, but the robot scenes are good.